Imagine a sales closer at their desk, headset on, preparing for the next call. They pull up their calendar and review the lead's application in their CRM. Everything seems in order. The lead's income is high, they're ready to invest, and resources are available. The closer feels confident, believing this will be a straightforward conversation. This is a familiar scene for many sales teams, where preparation is thorough and expectations are high. But as we'll see, even the most diligent preparation can't always guarantee a successful outcome. Let's follow this story and see where things might go off track. On the screen, a checklist appears next to the lead's profile. Each item, income, investment readiness, available resources, gets a check mark. The numbers look great. Six-figure income, a clear willingness to invest, and resources marked as absolutely available. For the closer, this is the green light to proceed. It's easy to feel confident when everything on paper checks out. But as we'll soon discover, what's on paper doesn't always match reality. It sets the stage for the next critical step, the actual sales call. Closer joins the call, engaging with the lead through video or phone. They build rapport, walk through the offer, and address every objection. The conversation is thorough, lasting 40 minutes. Every question is answered, every concern handled. It feels like the perfect setup for a successful close. But as the call nears its end, the real challenge emerges. Despite all the effort, the outcome is what anyone expected. Let's see what happens next. Just as the closer moves to seal the deal, the lead hesitates. A speech bubble appears. "I don't think I can do that right now." Suddenly, it's clear: no credit, no cash, no way to pay. The closer's expression shifts from confidence to disappointment. 40 minutes of effort and the deal falls through. This isn't a rare occurrence. For many sales teams, it's a daily frustration. Time and energy are lost, and the question lingers: what went wrong? Stopwatch resets to 0, and a red X stamps over the call. This scenario isn't unique. It happens daily for many teams. Despite following the process, deals fall apart at the last moment. The closer did everything right, the lead seemed qualified, yet the outcome is the same. It's time to dig deeper and ask, where did the process break down? Let's examine the underlying issue that's often overlooked. Understand what went wrong. Let's look at how lead qualification works. Major frameworks like BANT, CHAMP, MEDDIC, and lead scoring all aim to identify the right prospects. They focus on 4 main factors: need, authority, timeline, and money. Each framework connects these elements, hoping to filter out unqualified leads. But as we'll see, there's a common blind spot that undermines even the best systems. Every framework checks for 4 things. Does the lead need what you sell? Do they have the authority to decide? Are they ready to buy now, and can they afford it? The first 3 are usually easy to confirm through conversation. But the 4th, money, is where things get tricky. This is the point where most qualification processes start to break down, and it's often overlooked. Why is money so difficult to verify? Because every method relies on the lead to self-report their financial situation. People can easily inflate or downplay their income and resources. Some leads are overly optimistic, believing they'll find a way to pay. Others, who actually have the means, may hide their wealth to avoid feeling targeted. This creates a major blind spot in the qualification process. Result: the data going into your CRM is often fiction. Whether leads exaggerate or understate their finances, your team ends up making decisions based on unreliable information. This distorts the entire sales process, leading to wasted time and missed opportunities. The consequences ripple through your business, affecting everything downstream. One operator decided to track the issue. For a full month, they recorded which leads could actually pay and which couldn't. The results were eye-opening. 30% of all scheduled calls were with people who simply couldn't afford the service, no matter how much they wanted it. This wasn't a small business. This was a company generating between $500,000 and $1 million a month. The scale of the problem is significant. Bad data doesn't just waste time, it creates a ripple effect. Wasted calls lead to closer burnout, frustration among sales leaders, and blame shifting between teams. Meanwhile, your ad platform learns from the wrong leads, compounding the waste by targeting more unqualified prospects. The cycle continues, making it harder to improve results. How do you fix this? The answer starts with pulling verified financial data at the moment a lead opts in. Instead of relying on self-reported numbers, you use credit scores, available credit, and reported income from actual financial sources. This is done through a soft inquiry, which has 0 impact on the lead's credit and is fully compliant. With real data, you can make informed decisions from the start. Once you have verified data, segment every lead into tiers: qualified, borderline, and unqualified. Route each group to the right destination automatically. Qualified buyers go straight to closers, borderline leads to setters for pre-framing, and unqualified leads to lower ticket offers. This ensures every lead is served appropriately, and your team's time is used efficiently. Thresholds for routing aren't one-size-fits-all. They depend on your business model and offer economics. For example, some businesses focus on available credit for card payments, while others prioritize credit score for financing. The key is to set rules based on what actually drives closes in your business, using real data to guide your decisions. Finally, measure your close rate by tier every 30 days and adjust your thresholds based on real performance data. Feed verified buyer data back to your ad platform so your targeting improves over time. The result is an upward spiral: better leads, lower costs, and higher close rates. This isn't just a filter. It's a new operating system for your sales process, built on facts, not hope. It's natural to be skeptical. This all might sound too good to be true. But the data is the data. When every call is with someone who can actually pay, your sales process transforms. If you want the full breakdown, including frameworks, methods, real client data, and routing logic, check out the detailed guide linked below. Stop qualifying leads on hope. Start qualifying them on facts. It's time to change how you run your front end for good.